And it would be good if I unmuted my mic. I had it muted twice in XSplit and on my little controller thing here. So let's redo that welcome, shall we? So welcome, guys, to REDDOG.TV. Sting Red Dog here, and we have this match here today, WongaNS versus Teamwork and Tactics. Should be a good match. These teams are pretty even. Teamwork and Tactics, I've been casting quite a few of their matches actually lately, and they have had some amazing games. So it looks like they just found a server now, so I'm going to go ahead and join that. Let me just get in there. That would be my phone with a number that I don't know. Okay, let me just turn off a couple things here. All right, so as you guys know, Teamwork and Tactics is has had some really crazy games. Now, the one against Virtual Selection, I just finished uploading to my YouTube, and guys, go and watch it. Make sure you watch later round 3. Now, round 3 had like a crazy, one of the most exciting endings to a match that I have ever seen. The thing with round 3 is that you kind of got to watch the entire round to really to really like absorb what happened there at the end and to make it really stick. So make sure you guys do that. Apparently we're playing on Refinery right now, which obviously the map's gonna get changed. Actually, I can do that. Let me see if I can do that. I think I can. Okay, let me try this. NS. Yeah. There we go. Change the map. Alright, so about 23 of you in here pre-match. As you can see, right above me, Rafflecast at 100 viewers. I will go ahead and give away multiple games. We'll probably, instead of playing the standard raffle, we'll probably do and play Red Dog Switcheroo, which is fun because there's multiple winners in that one. I'm just going to switch the map here to Vale. We're playing Vale and Jambi. I guess it doesn't matter what we go first here. I believe I'm the only one with admin here, so let me just put up the team names, and it's going. Gotta switch that around. There we go. Alright, so we're still waiting on WongaNS to get in here. It looks like Teamwork and Tactics is in here. Bonkers, Sky Ice, Retry, Law, and User 210. So, they're just 5 of them out of the 6 are in here. No audio. I mean, I've never really seen it, Dave, if anyone actually has ghosted a match. I mean, mostly because I think there's always been a delay rule anyways in the cast, so I don't think there's ever been, like, a chance to. If there wasn't a delay in the cast, I don't know if there actually would be ghosting, but, I mean, I just wouldn't do it. I mean, 3 minutes is set. I mean, 3 minutes I think is a good time. I know the Australians did 2 minutes during their Australian Open, and that actually seemed to work out pretty good too. I mean, 2 minutes is a long time, I think, for anything to happen in the match. But anyways, 3 minutes is the NSL's thing, so. Yeah, don't ask me about why it said. You know what? I am going to Skype the guy that I know right now. Let me just do that. Let me see if he's online. There he is. I'm gonna Skype my my contact at Twitch, and I'm just gonna ask him about this whole 720p option not being there. All right, so. Alright, so I just sent a Twitch message to the gun run. I'm just gonna see what he says. I basically just said, my viewers are telling me that my channel only has 360p and 720p plus option to choose from, but no 720p option. Is there a way I can enable this somehow for them? So hopefully he'll get back to me and let me know, or anything maybe he can come into the channel and help me do. So there's Wonga already coming in here. Alright, so for Wonga right now, we got Izo, Leech, Myone, Mega, who's the leader, and they're waiting for 2 more, I believe, while Teamwork and Tactics is waiting on 1. So, anyways, some other matches. Let me just go over real quick while everyone is loading in. I just want to review the results so far at this point of this division. This is Division C. So we're looking, Wonga lost against Team Scurvy 3-1. They beat Next Level Gaming, though I believe that was a forfeit. Yes, it was. Wonga is set to play Ta 1. That has not happened yet. And Wonga went against Virtual Selection. Ooh, and they went 2-2 against VS, which we know that Teamwork and Tactics, the team they're playing right now, went 2-2 against VS. So this might be a pretty even teams. So it looks like for Teamwork and Tactics, they went against Ta1. They closed them out 4-0. They're playing WongaNS right now. Sorry, I'm just going down the list. They still have to... Oh, no. They lost against Team Scurvy 1-3. And then... I'm sorry, they didn't go 2-2 against Virtual Selection. They went 3-1 against VS. I don't know why I thought 2-2. There's been too many matches. They've just been running together after a while. It's saying 720p because you're using 1200 by 800 instead of 1200 by 720. Are you talking to me or talking to someone in the chat? Oh, he got back to me. Okay, well, he just told me to email partnerhelp@twitch.tv. Okay, thanks. Well, that was a whole bunch of help. Alright, we're still waiting on Mega to join. It looks like we're gonna get started here soon, so let me just close down some windows here. Mega's still joining. I'm just gonna close these down. And Mega is now on the team. Leechor is a merc. Is he? Okay. For some reason my contacts are really bothering me today. Okay, so it looks like we are ready here. WongaNS, they're going to be playing on Marines. Teamwork and Tactics is going to be on Aliens. The first map here is going to be Vale. The next map is going to be Jambi. Just going to do one more thing here. I'm just going to tell them. We have a caster, yes. Don't tell me that. Well, this is being recorded. If you guys don't want to run demos, then yeah. You guys are talking about the humble bundle. It is a pretty cool bundle. It sucks that it's an Origin thing. I mean, I have Origin on my computer only because I own SimCity, sadly, and Mass Effect 3 because they gave Mass Effect 3 for free because of the SimCity screw up. So I guess I was okay. So I have Origin on my computer. It's a really crappy if you never ran Origin, it's a real crappy bugged version of basically Steam. It's kind of like they had the C-Team lineup of coders to make that POS program. Sorry, I hate EA. I have no idea what's going on with the chat right now because I'm not even paying attention. All right, so we have a ready call already from Teamwork and Tactics. We may start here soon. Oh, someone dropped. I'm gonna go into the ready room. There was a match this morning. I don't know if you guys caught the French cast, but Sonoman versus Quaxy. I don't know what the results of that match was. I couldn't cast it as I had a client meeting at the same time. But anyways, if someone can check the results and let me know, that'd be great. Red Dog, get in the attic and open the restrictor to the room's AC register. Mr. Joe, I wish I could do that, but that sounded like blah, 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 blah. I'm not a DIY guy. However, I did close 2 vents in the house that I know that are attached to this vent here, and more air is actually coming through this vent that's above me, which is good. So actually, my room is feeling pretty good right now. I don't know if I have to close one more just to make it happen, but so far it's good. As far as crawling in the attic, yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, they are. All right, we got a ready call. Here we go. We're starting. Okay, here we go, guys. WongaNS versus Teamwork and Tactics on Vale. You can see Teamwork and Tactics starting down in subsector. We got Wonga as the Marines in control. 3 of Wonga's Marines, Malice, my own, I always call him Alice. Malice, my own, and Izo in Skylights building that up. And Total Dang and Leech over in Topographical. Law giving a little bit of harassment there. We see Teamwork and Tactics has already assisted straight into Nanogrid as they normally do. Retry building up what looks like a... Nice, getting Hydras right here on the ceiling, building a nice little tower for him right there. We're seeing Malice over here in West Junction trying to shoot off Ink. Meanwhile, he's trying to back up Izo, who's moving into Overlook. On the other side, we got Leech and Total Dang moving out from Topographical into East Junction. Cis chain cut in Overlook by Izo and Malice. And now we got my own running back into control. And now Malice, Izo in West Junction alone with the blueprints down for the power and the RT. I don't think we've... Oh, yeah, sorry. I was about to say I don't think we've seen First Blood yet, but I saw Ink dead over there on Teamwork and Tactics. And now look at that. These guys get cleaned up. Malice and Izo get cleaned up in Overlook by Cognito. My own now coming down through West Junction, so this is not going to get built. No harassment yet on the Skylights RT. We got Leech coming down into C12, trying to get some positioning. And there we go, fast phase gates for Wonga. Now, if Teamwork and Tactics can actually grab RTs and hold RTs throughout this game, obviously that's going to bring out the fades around the 8-minute mark, and they'll be able to be in really good position if Wonga is by tech-wise not prepared for those fades to come out. So if they're not at Armor 2, Weapons 2, Shotguns, which is ideal. I mean, you can be at Armor 2, Weapons 1, and Shotguns researching, and done. But ideal is Shotguns, Weapons 2, Armor 2 to counter those fades. Obviously, that's not a hard counter, as in it's not going to work all the time, because at the end you can get the tech, but if your team members suck at shooting, then it doesn't matter how much tech you have. It's just not going to matter. Law over in C12 biting this RT. We're seeing that Wonga getting down in pipeline with that phase gate they just put up, trying to hold the bottom right of the map. Inkzor getting shot off that RT in Skylights. We're seeing Law taking down the one in the RT in C12. Looks like he's going to get that. Total Dang is going to be a little bit too late. Phase gate now up between the main base and pipeline. RT now being built up, back up in Topographical, and one shell now has been dropped by Teamwork and Tactics to get that upgrade. 2 shells now have been completed. believe the third one may be on its way. Ink now in Overlook against Izo and Malice as he comes in there, and he's going to back off. Definitely has to. And he's fighting them in a very tight hallway right now. This is probably not the best position for a Skulk to fight, but maybe he just baited in there. Look at that split there. Malice letting Izo go in alone. Izo realizing that and coming back to Malice. Ink still on the ceilings, trying to get some parasites in. And Bonkers coming around the corner, throwing Gorge Spit out there, nailing Izo, 29%. He backs off. And now Leechor and Onzor mining up Pipeline. Izo taking down Ink. Retry taking down Izo. And there goes the blueprint there in Overlook. Alright, so now we have in topographical Total Dang putting a mine right here to blow up in some poor Skulk's face. Nice, hitting all the nice areas here that Skulks like to pass through East Junction. Now Teamwork and Tactics moving into Cargo, through into the Dome. Now, I'm trying to see just on this big overview map here the positioning that Teamwork and Tactics and Wonga are both trying to do at this point. We see Cognito and Retry. These guys were going to engage those Marines there in C12, but it looks like they're going to divert here to Pipeline to try to get this guy out of here, and Myone is in trouble. He phases through to save himself. Great job. Nice mine kill there by Leech as well. It looks like Teamwork and Tactics is going to rely on their skills as Skulks to try to take down this phase gate, and it just does not work. Wonga responding perfectly to that push here in Pipeline, so that is not going to go down, but Teamwork and Tactics does know that that threat is there. Wonga sucking on 5 RTs right now, while Teamwork and Tactics is getting their 5th one up right now. 36 res on about 4 of their aliens. So in just a few minutes here, they can go fade, and I mean, probably about a minute and a half or so here. Nice kill there by Malice over Ink with his pistol here in Skylights. The game may change here when Teamwork and Tactics rolls out these fades in the next few minutes. Armor 1 is about half done. Wonga is not, like, they do not have the tech to assist with these guys. Oh my god, Leech in Cargo while this Cargo Hive was just dropped. Great job there by Sky Ice, taking out Leechor, but they do know that that Hive is there. There's the upgrade to Advanced Armory. I don't know about that. Upgrading to Advanced Armory this early without any upgrades. You're only going to have Armor 1 against these Fades who are now, they can go Fade. They're all at 41 right now. This could be a bad decision for Wonga, relying on those heavy weapons. Now, they could be opening that up to drop down a prototype lab to get early jets, but I don't know. That may be too far off. This game may be over by then if the Fades really do roll through them like crazy. Izo now in C12 vent gets taken out, but before he takes out another Skulk there with a mine that he placed in front of him. Sky Ice going down to a mine there in Skylights. Alright, now Law and Skylights all respawning here. We got Leechor back in Cargo. Killing... Oh, wow. That's a great job. I mean, they're killing the Drifter here in Cargo, which is building that Hive. They're really delaying this Hive. Now, we're seeing the first Fade on the field in the form of Sky Ice. Second and third, Ink and Law. Cognito can go Fade as well. He may wait. I think I've seen him actually wait for Onos, which is... pretty close. I mean, it's only 13 or so res away. And with 4 extractors, it's not that bad. Robotics Factory was dropped in the main base to allow these turrets to be built. Great job there, up against the side with the sentry battery in front of them. So they can fire and save this base this way. Now that these Fades are out on the field, they move back into Cargo to get healed. Shotguns are now almost completed, so they're going to have Shotguns and Armor 1. I mean, really going to rely on the accuracy. I mean, I think Hip Hynips, which is Wonga's commander. I think he's really relying on his team's ability to connect shots. And Law and Ink going after Izo here in C12. I mean, just look how fast he's going to go down with that Armor 1. Armor 2 finally going up. So if Teamwork and Tactics wants to make a move at this point, then they're really going to need to make a move now before that Armor 2 comes out, because Shotgun's already out. Now, Armor 2, Shotguns, Weapons 1, that's okay. You know, it's not ideal, but it's okay. You can still work with that if you're a really good shot and you have Marines with really good accuracy. But right now, Armor 2 is about halfway done. If they're going to start ruining Wonga's day, they need to start doing it now. Total Dang, Izo, and... oh, no, just Total Dang and Izo moving into the dome with this blueprint down there for the RT. Ink taking down an Extractor over there in Topographical with that Fade Pack. Leech and Malice coming in through Skylights to try to get Retry off their RT. 48% there. Retry does take them down. Oh, both of them down, and they had shotguns. That's awesome. So Retry now 30% on this RT and Skylights, and these fades are moving around like crazy. Armor 2 is almost done. These fades got to make a move at some point, otherwise it's just going to be a little bit harder to take down these Marines with Armor 2. Spur now has been completed since the Cargo Hive now has been dropped, so he's dropping spurs like crazy to get the Celerity upgrade and Adrenaline. And now these 4 fades splitting off here at West Junction, trying to blow up mines with blinking over them. Malice now alone in there. Armor 2 still not done. Prototype lab now has been completed. We might see Jet soon, and here comes Teamwork and Tactics into control. Armor 2 now has been completed. Let's see what they can do. Oh my goodness. Fades all on half health. Great shots there by Wonga to try to get him out there, but Wonga's economy is really struggling. Let's take a look at this map. Map here. 8 RTs lost for Wonga versus just 1 Harvester for Teamwork and Tactics. Resources 460 to 462. That's not where you want to be as Marines. 26 to 28. So in terms of engagements, we're seeing that Teamwork and Tactics, I mean, they're eking out a little bit ahead, just 2 kills ahead, so not that much to make a big difference there. But there goes the upgrades for the fades. They're getting their spur upgrades there. And here comes Retry as a Gorge supporting Law and Ink as they go into utility. Wow, explosions all over the place. Great mine placement here. And Ink might get tagged. 29%. Oh, I thought Leech was actually going to get him. So close. So close. So these fades really got to be careful now. I mean, Wonga has done a really good job at this point stopping Teamwork and Tactics from completely rolling them with this fade ball. Now that could be, you know, their accuracy. The thing is you see these fades coming in here with Teamwork and Tactics, and then right away they're down to half health, and they just get out of there. So really good job there. Umbra now has been completed by Teamwork and Tactics, so someone may go lurk. Retry actually is already a lurk. Exoskeletons have been researched. And I do not see an Onos saver here on Teamwork and Tactics side. So this could be really interesting. Izo on the Marine side has 46 P-Res. Great job there by Retry getting that Umbra Cloud there. Umbra, if you don't know, reduces the damage by 1/3. Combine that with any shots that are missed, and the damage mitigation is incredible. And a really good lurk who actually knows that they're a support unit and not a frontline unit. To you puppers out there, they can really help and keep their team alive. Great job here. Teamwork and Tactics keeping Wonga really low on resources, but those Exos are about to get done soon. Seeing Izo can grab a single minigun or a railgun. Great job here. Retry umbering this entire area, and Marines dropping left and right from Wonga. Armor 3 now starting. Oh! And we see Sky Eyes has gone down in this fight in Pipeline. They also lose their Gorge. But this base is gone. So combine that with all the resource loss from the buildings that they lost in this, and combine that with also their foothold on the map. Was that worth a Fade death? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I would say this was maybe an even, but with these Exos now that may come out, and now we see ISO as a single minigun Exo coming out. That, I don't know. I mean, with low res, I mean, you're kind of thinking, okay, should I wait the extra 10 res to get a dual minigun? Also, you need 20 team res to research the dual minigun. I mean, but it's a pretty quick research. It's about a minute. ISO, Myone, and Leech now coming down through East Junction, taking a detour into Nano, and we're seeing that Teamwork and Tactics have now assisted in there, and they dropped the Hive in Pipeline. They have complete map control right now. This is their game to lose, but I mean, they're doing so well right now that I cannot see Wonga coming back. Now, if they do take out this Exo, and look at that. They're letting them do it. They're letting them take out Nano because they know that no one's in the base. And also, if they beacon, then they know that no one's going to be healing that poor Exo. And here we go. Retry putting Umbra all over the place here in control. Teamwork and Tactics. They swarm in. There we go. Now, they need to get to that Exo. Now. They need to get to that Exo now. You see Sky Eye still on the arms lab there in control. He gets off, and these guys are hunting. Teamwork and Tactics is hunting for this Exo, and ISO is trying. Oh my gosh, let's get the view from ISO. He is trying to get out of here, and no, they find him! They find him! They know he doesn't have any support, and there we go! It looks like he is running for his life, and he is gone! Great job, Teamwork and Tactics, with that move! Knowing that they needed to force a beacon, and that was Wonga's only way to save that base. I mean, if they didn't beacon, there was no way they were going to save that base. Oh, great job. And they take out that Exo, so beautifully timed. And now Wonga is shut back in their base. I just called a person Alice. I called him Alice on my last cast of Wonga for like the entire match until someone in chat was like, it's Malice. Alright, now all of them are here. Here comes the beacon. They lose that forward momentum that they had in system waypointing. And they are moving up now with their upgrades. Is that Weapons 1 upgrading? Okay, well then, that was my bad. They never had Weapons 1 this entire game, because Weapons 1 is upgrading right now. And there's the good game from Wonga, knowing that it was over. They could not hold. Great job, Teamwork and Tactics. That was a beautiful play. You know, don't get the Exo head on with support. Get him alone. Somehow get all his support away and just tag him alone. Alright guys, we are back. What a match. Teamwork and Tactics is, oh gosh, they are just on fire in this division. Making some really great moves there. Yeah, Regent, I agree, you know, now with hindsight, yeah, I mean, it's totally worth it. You lose one Fade, and they lose all those buildings, and the most important part, they lose a foothold, a key foothold on the map. Their only foothold on the map. Alright, so sorry about the stuttering. Actually, you know what? There's a new thing on my Twitch dashboard here. It says refresh this page. Steam configuration quality. Max keyframe interval is currently okay. Oh, cool. There's a little Okay, cool. There's like a little thing here now on my Twitch dashboard that tells me what to set settings at to make sure that my configuration is good. I'm definitely gonna do that next time. It says max keyframe interval is currently set to 9.3 seconds. Please set it to 2 seconds. And then it says the broadcast is not set to a constant bit rate. Current average 2400 kbps. Current max 3458. Okay, well maybe there's something I can change when we change maps. Maybe I can bring down the stream and try out those settings and do it. Alright. So I know that most of you, maybe are good at 720 plus. I actually have the whole stream up on my laptop right now, live, and it's on 720, and I haven't seen any stuttering. It's been pretty smooth, so I don't know why, but I am going to try this these suggestions that that my Twitch dashboard is giving me. So. Alright, so here we go into round 2, Teamwork and Tactics versus Wonga. So far, pretty strong, entertaining match with Teamwork and Tactics. 57 of you in here right now, and we're going to get this started pretty soon. So someone is blowing up my phone from a 888 number. I don't know who it is. And I don't answer numbers I don't know. I just let them leave voicemails, but he's not leaving a voicemail. He or she. Or it. I'm just going to tell him the caster's ready. So over the next few days here, I'll be probably uploading. Still I got a lot of matches to cut from the 24-hour stream from the Australian Open, from the NSL Summer Cup, to put up on my YouTube, and also the matches from this week to put up. I had to put up the Teamwork and Tactics versus Virtual Selection match before any of the other ones over the weekend because that one was just too awesome to not put up. Love that match. All right, I think you guys just got to the EXO part. Yeah, I've put the stream settings actually back to normal, like what I used to stream off my gaming laptop before this new rig. So I'm gonna I mean I have the settings exactly the same. I mean I opened up XSplit on my laptop and XSplit here, and I was putting the settings exactly the same. So why it's stuttering now for some people, I have no idea. However, like I said, the dashboard is giving me some stuff to do, so I'm gonna definitely do that. Okay, so now I just refreshed my dashboard and it says still just put the max keyframe interval to 2 seconds. Okay. Maybe I'll restart. I'm just gonna ask him if I can have a sec to restart the stream real quick. Alright guys, I'm gonna restart this stream and let you know and change some settings, okay? Be right back. Alright, so it is back up. So stream's back up. We are ready here. Hopefully this will work. And here we go, 10 seconds. All right. And here we go, guys. Round 2. Teamwork and Tactics versus Wonga. Teamwork and Tactics on their Marine round starting up in control. Pipeline spawn for Wonga as they come all the way through C12. 5 of them coming into topographical right now. Retry taking down Total Dang, and almost all of them are there, but oh, nice job taking down 2 of them. So if they were planning a rush, that was definitely put out. And I've seen this before, Teamwork and Tactics getting right into system waypointing. And it looks like they might do fast phase gates. Look at this. They knew that all those skulks were there, so Retry is now here trying to watch down this corner for a rush. Nothing's going to happen. Look at where they put this observatory. That's a unique spot. I mean, I only noticed it a couple days ago for that spot. So it really confuses people because they don't know where to look. And I've never really thought of this corner as you know, as an observatory. You usually see it like back here or in here. You know, or obviously back here. So that's a cool little hiding spot because you can kind of barely notice it if you don't know where to look. So there you go, pub commanders. There's a new spot for your observatory. ISO and my own coming through system waypointing. Alright, so Malice and ISO coming into system waypointing, trying to get these guys out of here, and Teamwork and Tactics is bounced out of system waypointing. Retry and Inksor coming in through East Junction. And now phase gates have been done, so fast phase gates obviously on Veil. Teamwork and Tactics loves doing this. A lot of teams love doing it because it's Veil. And now we're seeing that ISO, Malice, and Total Dang enzymed. They do take out those Marines with a quick enzyme. Total Dang and Malice coming up through Topo. Total Dang goes the other direction. We're seeing Cognito and Law down in system waypointing. And now you guys are saying no audio. Alright. So let me just double check. Just double check with you guys if there is no audio. I didn't change any audio settings, so I don't know why there wouldn't be. Audio is stuttering, audio is fine. Okay. Well, I'm missing a lot of action here because I'm trying to figure out what you guys are saying. Is it okay or not? Alright, so Total Dang and Leech now in Skylights. Taking down this RT here. Law comes around the corner. And we're seeing here Cognito and Retry in system waypointing. They really want to have this room. I mean, the phase gate is already up, which is a great position. Alright, so some of you are no stuttering, some of you are stuttering, so I don't know what to do anymore. Alright, Retry and Total Dang. I'm sorry, Retry and Law here in Y Junction. We're seeing a fight here over in the Dome. And we're seeing Cognito take down Total Dang in subsector. That lurk out on the field. Malice almost gets caught here in Y Junction. Now Retry and Law pushing in the nanogrid. Alright. So now, and just so you know, guys, I've checked my dashboard now. Now I refresh the screen for it to check my stream quality, and now I got a little green excellent sign. So I followed the changes. I did it. Now it says it's excellent. So you guys should be getting an excellent stream. I don't know what else to do. Cognito and Law and Retry in system waypointing. And now they're moving into nanogrid. Going to try to get these guys out of here. They only have phase gates right now as their upgrades. They've lost 2 RTs versus Wonga 0, and now Wonga working on topographical. We're seeing here this big fight happening in Nanogrid. Oh, and Malice needs to totally watch out here if he's going to be in between. And he just gets Enzyme, which may give him like some false confidence to engage these two Marines. And now Sky Ice comes in here, and they know Malice is up there in the vents in Nanogrid. Drifter gets taken down there. You know what I like about the system waypointing phase gate? If you guys don't know, it's right here. And the system waypointing phase gate can give access really quick for the Marines to Nanogrid. Oh my god, Teamwork and Tactics is really holding on to this Nanogrid so well. Cognito is the only one left, and he does end up taking down that Harvester. Anyway, so system waypointing can hit Nano, can hit Cargo, and it can hit and it can protect Sub or hit Sub, which is really good. Hive dropped in Cargo, 4% grown, really new. Let's hope Teamwork and Tactics doesn't see that coming. And now we're seeing that they're sitting on 4 RTs. And no upgrades right now. 6 minutes, 12 seconds into this match. Teamwork and Tactics. And there we go. I mean, Bonkers knows that these Fades are going to be out on the field soon. They are out. Fades are out on the field 6 minutes, 23 seconds into this match, and they are not prepared. They only have shotguns researching right now, and Teamwork and Tactics might get completely rolled here against those the powerful Fades. Leech and Total Dang now coming into system waypointing. Teamwork and Tactics is going to need to rely on their accuracy here. Shotguns now have been finished. Armor 1 is now going. Oh boy. And now we are seeing that they are going to be losing the topographical RT. They're going to be losing the Overlook RT, which is going to shunt them down to 2. Teamwork and Tactics has to do something right now. Now, interestingly enough, Wonga has only gone 2 Fades. They do have Izo at 44 and Onzer at 44. So just 16 more res, which shouldn't be too long with 4 extractors. If they can get a 5th one, that's going to be really great. So maybe those guys are going to go Onos, 2 Fades, 2 Onos, and a Lurk. That's a very, very bad day at the office for Teamwork and Tactics. And now Cognito, Retry, and Sky Ice with shotguns moving into Y Junction. Armor 1 is almost completed. We're seeing My Own coming in to control, biting down that IP down to 73%. Retry and Cognito backing off as Leecher at 57% hangs around the corner. Sky Ice checking out Sub, making sure nothing's in there. Actually, an RT just got blown up, so he's back there building that. Now, this is really hard as Teamwork and Tactics cannot get upgrades as they're spending all their money rebuilding their structures. Skylights is now about to go down. Oh boy, and now Wonga is completely dominating this map. It's going to be so simple right now, just shotguns and Armor 1. Cargo now is against a 2 Hive alien team. Alright, so Ink, Retry, and Cognito. Sky Ice, all in system waypointing. They are just hanging on for dear life again, you know, with this system waypointing point. This is crazy. Alright, thanks, Regent. That gives me a little bit more peace of mind. Alright, so Cognito and Sky Ice now in system waypointing. One goes back through, and here comes the Fades as they come into system waypointing. Leecher is the only one there. Where did his other Fades go? I know there was 2 in there. What, they went to bite the RT and Sub? I mean, Leecher could have lost his Fade there. I don't know why. They could have actually like completely taken them out in system waypointing if all of them committed to that fight. Why they're being a little bit scared at this point, I don't know why. They have to take advantage of this. It's like they're on a power play right now. They're up against a team that only has shotguns and Armor 1. What else do you want? All right, Wonga rolling through these guys in subsector. They are gone. There goes the base in system waypointing. That was Teamwork and Tactics' only foothold onto the map. Almost all of them are dead right now, including Bonkers. They don't even have a comm inside a chair, and Law is going to go down. They are not, they do not have the tech or the upgrades to handle these fades. They just don't. 10 minutes into this match, and now Weapons 1 is coming out. Look how fast these fades are taking down these Armor 1 Marines. Now, I know that this is tricky because on this map, you know, you want to go fast phase gates, had system waypointing, but you're also fighting the time against fades. Now, unless you can delay the fades by really taking out their extractors, the aliens team's extractors, and delay the fades, you can go fast phase gates, delay the fades, and then it'll give you enough time to get your Armor 2 Weapons 2 shotgun by the time fades hopefully come out on the map. But in this case, this is not what Teamwork and Tactics did. Look at Wonga sitting on 6, and Onzer at 59 res right now. All right, and now that is going out, and yeah, there we go. Bonkers calls it. Good game there. Wonga winning. This goes to a 1-1 match. They knew it was over. They didn't have the tech to back up this fight. They may have had the accuracy, but they just don't got it. All right, guys, so we are now moving to Jambi, which is the next map. And, yeah, I am not going to be changing the stream settings or bringing down the stream anymore. I'm refreshing my dashboard here on Twitch, and it says stream configuration quality excellent. So definitely not changing it anymore. This is the way it's going to be. And I know for most of you, I think the stream is coming in okay. And I think for some of you, it could be just your location and how the data is streaming, or where the data is going to actually stream to you. All right, guys. So that was a great match. Very decided match there by Wonga. As you can see what the mistakes were and why Wonga had such an easy time. The fades came out, and there was phase gate upgrades. for Teamwork and Tactics. So maybe they'll throw a phase gate at those fades. But anyways, we saw shotguns come out shortly after those fades got onto the battlefield. But basically, it's too little, too late. I mean, you cannot have 4 fades on the field and then you didn't have Armor 1, Armor 2, you didn't have Armor 1, Weapons 1, and you just started shotguns and think you have a prayer of trying to fight these fades. Now, if your accuracy from your team is like dead on, then maybe I'd be like, okay, maybe you have a chance, but I don't know, man. Just the way the mechanics works, no way. All right, so we are moving into the 3rd round here, guys. Should be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Make sure you guys, if you like these casts, make sure you guys follow me here. Also wanted to give a big shout out to the recent people who have donated to my raffle casts and have donated to the channel. Thanks so much. Tagwolf, Adolfo. Adolfo yesterday donated probably close to 150 euros worth of games for the raffle cast. These are high tier games that'll be won on the high tier point of the raffle. Mid and high games, and yeah, they're really great. So thanks so much for those donations. Really appreciate it. Love giving games out during the raffle cast whenever we get to do them. And also, you can follow me on Twitter. I usually tweet out my schedule, tweet out some NS2 news as I get it. And exciting thing that's happening at the end, well, 2 things that are exciting. This weekend is the Summer Cup Finals, which is going to be really fun to stream. I believe I'm slotted into stream Group B's final. Also, we at the end of this month, I will be going to PAX in Seattle through Labor Day weekend for 4 days. Getting there Thursday, leaving Monday, and it's just going to be an awesome time. I'm going to be there in the booth, in the NS2 booth at PAX, hanging out with Hugh, hanging out with Wasabi, hanging out with all the devs and anyone else that's there. We're actually sharing a booth with the guys that made Chivalry Medieval Warfare, so those guys will be there as well. So it'll be really cool to meet those guys, probably cross-play each other's games and stuff like that. I don't know if, I mean, I know Hugh's got some plans on what's going to happen there. I know that August 30th, the announcement for the next update is going to be made, so hopefully I'll be able to kind of be there in that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm going to bring my camera and try to get as much footage as I can, come home, edit it all, and throw it up on YouTube. So make sure you guys check that out. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, PGs are really, I mean, they're a necessity, I think, in some points. But I mean, if your team is locking down, like, is dominating in engagements, and your team is, if your team is dominating engagements, you know, and you really have no fear of a lot of Marines being sent back to your base, and you're confident in that, then you probably don't need, you know, phase gates for a bit, because your team is holding the map. Essentially at that point. Now, phase gates are there to, you know, get around the map quickly and hold the map. But if your Marines are doing that on their own, they're not being sent back and need to get back out there really quickly to hold a point, then you can probably delay those and work on upgrades, which is only going to make your team better and you know, while they're out there. So. And they tried to, I mean, what happened yesterday with Teamwork and Tactics, was it yesterday? Yeah, I mean, or one of the games I casted with them on Vale, I remember they went fast phase gate straight into system. Now, the difference in that game was that they actually responded to RTs being harassed much quicker. They were saving RTs. And the team that they were playing weren't really actively fighting RTs, so that actually gave them a chance to go fast phase gates, not spend a whole buttload of money on rebuilding RTs, and then just get upgrades at that point. So it just seemed to work that way. And in this one, you can see that Wonga was doing a great job exploding RTs left and right, and poor Teamwork and Tactics just had to spend all that money on rebuild, and just did not have the money for upgrades. I think they knew it by that time. I mean, Wonga brought out fades, what, 6 or so minutes out into that match, and I think when they saw those first fades and they saw they didn't have upgrades, I think at that point Bonkers was probably like, well, this is over. I will be, Malice. I will be. I honestly don't know when. I wish I could actually set a schedule on that, but with the Summer Cup, being so busy with Cass, you know, that kind of gets pushed aside. I'm an NS2 caster first, and a gameplay streamer second. Mostly those when I stream other games and stuff like that. That's just filler videos and filler content until, like, you know, matches get scheduled and stuff like that. Alright, so it looks like locker room talk is still happening. Wonga going to be on their Marine game here on Jambi, which, you know, the new Jambi, you know, everyone, when Jambi came out, the new one was like, wow, you know, this is a Marine-sided map, Marine-sided map. Well, the new Jambi came out with nice new vents and stuff like that. A little bit of changes, and I don't know. I think it's pretty even. I've seen some good wins on Marine side here, good wins on Aliens. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a? Do you think the new Jambi is pretty balanced now, or do you still think it's more Marine sided? And one of Wonga's members came right into the spectator chat, made a weird sound, and ran off.
Yo.
Hey, Bonkers, welcome. So,
How you doing? You alright?
we have been chatting, you know, with, we've been chatting with the viewers here about that last match. Did you guys know that when you saw those 6-minute fades that it was over?
We had a pretty good idea it was over when the phase came out. We were way behind on tech.
Yeah, that was one thing we saw.
We were
Tell me
discussing
what
what went
match.
wrong, and I don't know really. I thought we started off really nicely. I thought we won a few encounters. I thought, you know, we're ahead of the game with the early encounters. We got into double. We took double down, maybe a touch slower than we would have liked. We never got any pressure really. Well, no successful pressure through C12, which hurt us a little bit. And then they were very good on pressuring our res. I mean, one of the main things about having the system waypointing res tower, phase gate, is that hopefully you draw a lot of alien attention there, and they didn't necessarily buy into that a great deal when they took the res around it. Yeah, exactly. So that kind of hurts a little bit.
Well, we got Leech here, representative from Wonga. How you doing, Leech?
He's not very good.
He's not.
Your mic's not working also, Lisa.
Yeah, your mic's not
You're
working,
very good
Leech.
at communicating either.
All right.
Just a little bit of static. Can't hear a word you're saying, buddy. Sorry, you want to default? Sorry, you want to give up the next two? Did he say that? I thought he said that you wanted to.
He says you win.
Surrender?
I think that's it. He surrenders.
Yeah, 3-1. Oh, we'll take that.
Wonga surrenders. Yeah, I mean, from our perspective, like we saw you guys get into system, and basically the difference here is that Wonga kind of didn't take that bait. They were just destroying your economy, and you kept having to rebuild, and obviously didn't have enough because all these rebuilds. You didn't really have enough money to pump out these upgrades. So by the time these fades came out,
yeah,
we
had 0-1 on the fades, didn't we?
Yeah, you were just really behind. So, anyways, I mean, good round. On your first round as well. I mean, that was a really strong alien play. We love the EXO. What you guys did to the EXO.
Yeah. Get him to beacon and then go find the odd man out. Yeah. Fortunately, he ran past one of my drifters, so I knew exactly where he was. So
oh, okay.
I had quite a lot of drifters out last time as well, so it's...
Nice. Well, good luck.
I'm normally a little bit stingy with my drifter play. So you're going to see how to counteract fast phase gates in this map. We're pretty sure that they're going to go for fast phase gates.
All right. Well.
So.
Good luck.
We'll see if we've got the perfect counter.
Yeah, we'll talk with Wonga after this.
Yeah, there we go. Right, catch you in there.
Alright, I'm just going to ask them guys if Wonga wants to come in here and chat with you. Alright, so they're ready right now. They just want to get this going, so they'll chat after. So that was Bonkers, the best comm in the EU. Just reading up chat. Okay, so it looks like we're going to get started here. Hopefully soon. They're ready. There we go. All right, guys, we are starting round 3 here. Wonga versus Teamwork and Tactics. Round 3. And here we go. Wonga starting as Marines here in docking, and Teamwork and Tactics starting as aliens. Oh, not live, not live, not live, not live, not live. All right, so somebody was frozen, and yep, they dropped out. So if you guys don't know the NSL rules, within the first 2 minutes of a round, if something technical happens, player drops, things like that, you can actually call for a restart. But if it's past 2 minutes and a player drops and has to reconnect, the round is live and it still goes. Oh, these two teams are pretty funny. So this is going to be interesting on this map, especially Wonga, you know, playing here, you know, as Marines. We heard that, oh, we're ready. We heard that Teamwork and Tactics from Bonkers thinks they're going to go fast phase gates, and they're going to try to stop that. Alright guys, here we go. Wonga versus Teamwork and Tactics, round 3 in this NSL Summer Cup 2013 matchup. Wonga starting there as Marines in docking, where they always start. Teamwork and Tactics starting in waste recycling this time. We've seen Ink in repair getting shot away by Izo. Law over in gravity against my own. They're just doing a little bit of cat and mouse here. And we'll see from the view from Law. Law does have him parasited. He's looking the other way. Law being very quiet. Waiting to pounce. And he hears the building. Oh, goes right through the top. It'll drop right on his head. Nice job, Law. Oh, so quiet there. I don't even think he saw it coming. Malice and Izo now in trash ejection. Ink seeing the move off into Baywing. They see a drifter come by, which they're just going to shoot off. On the other side of the map, we got Leech and Total Dang building up electrical core. Ink now coming through into Docking Bay. Observatory now has been completed by Wonga. So it looks like Bonkers was right. They may go fast phase gates here. Leecher and Total Dang in skylights. And there's the phase tech that has started. You heard Bonkers it said that they're going to try to stop this fast phase gate push. Law and Ink in Docking Bay. Oh my god, they take down my own. Oh, this is going to be over. They're all out of position. 31%. IP is down. And now there's the observatory, and Teamwork and Tactics may have just done this. And there we go. The Marines cannot make it back in time. 30%. They're trying to shoot him off. 4 skulks on here, and that's it. Teamwork and Tactics wins it 2 minutes into this match. Great job. Valid tactic. Very good sportsmanship from Wonga, saying it was a good game. Valid tactic. They, you know, and I agree. That is a valid tactic. They took advantage of Wonga being out of position. And Law saying they wanted to punish the quick Hobbs. Alright, so we're going to get started here in the second bit. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get this one started really, I mean, hopefully pretty quick here. That was only a 2-minute match for round 3, and we're going to move over to round 4 here, which is the last match. Just going to tell them I'm ready. Hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Bonkers, best comm in the EU. If you guys don't know that how he got that title, you probably have to watch the Germany stream, the Germany matchup between Archaea and Nexel in Cologne. Looks like Wonga is getting a little bit of extra time here in their locker room. Looks like they may be thinking of doing the same thing to Teamwork and Tactics. Slan, I don't know what to tell you. Interesting. All right, here we go. So 2 seconds. Maybe I should set to 1.999 seconds. I'll send a long email to the partner help at Twitch.TV after this cast, and I'll explain all the issues that you guys say you're having. I'll also explain all the stuff that I've done to try to fix it, and hopefully they can come back and tell me, you know, what to do. You know, it's funny. This waiting between rounds here is actually it's longer than the last match. Wonga has dropped a player. So I will be doing. I have some other casts this week. If you check my schedule below, I'll also try to do a Metro Part 8 gameplay one as I go through this week. If I got time. If not, that'll have to hold off. But I know for those of you wanting the next part in Metro, you're not the only one. I do too. I mean, I know I actually stopped the stream on a cliffhanger part. So I really want to know what I'm running into now. If you haven't been following my Metro playthrough, I think it's. I think it's rather interesting. You guys get to see my reactions to a lot of scary stuff. Which, if you've seen me react here excited in a stream, then when I'm scared, it's probably even just that more embarrassing. So. Ooh, a chat about team size. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we have teams. Stack Pointer's got a point. We have teams that have a hard time fielding 6. Can you imagine 8? You know, and I'm gonna get old on you here. Back in my day of gaming, in Quake Team Fortress, when it was a mod for Quake 1, and then when it moved to Team Fortress Classic for Half-Life 1. I played in the TF League and the STA, the Stronger Than All. There was another league too, actually. There was a third league. I mean, the OGL was the latter, but we didn't count that. There was actually 3 leagues we played in. I totally forgot the third one. Anyways, yeah, it was 9 versus 9 back then. We had teams of 15, 16 guys. I mean, every team had about 15, 16 guys to make sure that we could field 9 on that night. We had 4 practices a week. Plus 2 matches a week. Oh man, it was so much fun. We did win one of the season championships, which was great. But I'm going to stop reminiscing about old gaming days. I mean, that was back in 1998, I'd guess. 97, 98, around there. Oh, 96 probably. A long time ago. If any of you are watching right now that your birthday is like in the 1990s, That's just so weird to me. Like, people that I meet now, they're like, yeah, I was born, or, yeah, even people that are like, yeah, I was born in 2001. What? 2001? Wasn't that like yesterday? But then you realize that, nope, it was 12 years ago. Alright. What is taking so long here? I am running out of filtering. We got both teams now on 5. Alright, so we got now the Wonga the 6 is coming in, and Teamwork and Tactics now is coming in. Come on now. You can do this. Yay! Alright. Alright, good. Let's do ready up and get this thing started. Oh, it was Heineps. Alright, here we go. Going into the last round. Hopefully it's a little bit longer. Alright guys, here we go. Teamwork and Tactics versus WongaNS on the last bit here. Teamwork and Tactics leading 2-1 against Wonga. Wonga having a strong alien game as we saw in round 2. Let's see if this alien game comes out, comes out now. Now it's all been, I believe it's all been alien wins, has it? I think so. Alright, Izo, Malice, and Leech. Total Dang up in the corner. Ink taking down Malice, Leech, and Izo coming in for the kill against Retry and Ink. Retry taking down Total Dang, and finally going down to Izo. These guys were enzymed by this drifter right here. On the other side of the map, we got Cognito in repairs moving in. Now these Marines are moving out. Ink and Sky Ice moving back out into the pub. Izo right there in the vents underneath the stairs here. And now Izo, okay, getting found there by Ink. Malice moving back. Repairs. Leech and Total Dang taking down the RT there. Wow, nice! Oh, okay, I thought that was Malice. But when I looked quickly, I thought it was Malice, but it was a drifter. I was going to say, holy crap, from across the way he gets that pistol kill. Teamwork and Tactics sitting on 2 RTs versus Wonga's 3rd with a 4th one growing right now. Law Incognito coming into Gravity. Law taking down Leecher and Total Dang. And Cognito taking down my own. 3 skulks of Wonga dropping in Gravity. Great job there. Sky Ice taking down Izo with his pistol. And another drifter going down. This is not looking good for Wonga right now. Not a very good start. Let's check what's going on here. 106 to 97. Kills 9 to 5. Definitely, I mean, with kills this low, going to Teamwork and Tactics here, winning engagements. There's Armor 1. They are not going fast phase gates. They're going to try to hold and just hoard their upgrades because they don't want it to they don't want to happen to them what happened in round 2. Sky Ice and Retry in Electrical Core. Malice and my own. Just going to try to get the view from Malice. Oh, gets tagged by Retry, who doesn't see Retry in that corner and tried to move up for a better position. And Sky Ice and Retry taking out my own as well. Little fight happening here in Gravity. Gets pushed off by these Teamwork and Tactic Marines. The RT is on fire, 29% there. These guys are moving up. All right, and now Law taking down a drifter there in trash ejection. These 2 Marines, Cognito and Ink, still holding up Gravity. Total Dang up against Retry here, and Skylights doesn't do really well there. And Malice on his lurk. Now, this is interesting because and whoa, taking 2 kills there. That was really good. Now, I haven't seen many lurks come out since in this Summer Cup, only because you guys got to remember the mod is there, right? Skulks are 10 less hit points. And Umbra got moved to the second hive, so it's really interesting to actually see lurks on the field, because without Umbra, you know, right away, you know, they kind of lose a little bit of their use, but I mean, they're still really good at you know, keeping Marines at bay down like a long hallway or something. They're really good at delaying Marines coming down through the map. So, and they're just really good harasser units. So if you have a good lurk player who knows that they're a harasser, who knows that they're a support class first, you know, killer second, then you got a good lurk on the field. Sky Ice and Retry moving in through supply lines. My own seeing these guys move in and jumps against Sky Ice, but no, gets away with just 3% health. Total Dang moving in on Teamwork and Tactics. Gravity RT. We see Weapons 1 going, and that is now completed. So Weapons 1, Armor 1. 4 minutes, 40 seconds into this game, and everyone that can go Fade is at 34. So 6 more res, and Wonga's at 5 RT, so this could be really quick. All right, and now they do take down that RT in Gravity. Sky Ice and Cognito taking down Myon and Izo there in Gravity. You know, I like how Hynips is microing these drifters around the board. There's a lot of enzymes that I'm seeing that are deployed against the front lines here. Law and Cognito moving in through trash ejection into Baywing. They're going to meet this half-health Harvester, which is going to end up going down. Sky Ice and Retry moving in through Skylights into Offload. Gets picked off from the back there by Malice and a Skulk. Skulk does go down, and Malice does finish up Sky Ice, though he is on about 50% health as he gets out of there. Meanwhile, in the base, we're seeing a Skulk has tried to get this IP. Did successfully get it down to 31%, but not enough from the start. Bonkers calling one of them a noob. My own attacking the RT here in supply lines. And over in waste recycling, Cognito and Law, who just finished taking out the Harvester below, has moved into waste recycling, and Malice getting on the field, trying to attack these 2 Marines. Now, he's got to be really careful, and you guys are probably like, why is he missing all these shots, blah, blah, blah. Well, take a look at this room. This is what this room looks like. Yeah, from the top-down view, this room actually looks pretty open. Oh, boy. That's not good. Oh, not good. I'm sorry. All right, so these guys are out, and Fades are out on the field. 3 Fades on the field. My own is at 42. Now, Wonga has lost 2 Harvesters, but Teamwork and Tactics is down to their main 1. Wonga playing such a strong alien round here. This could be 2-2. Oh, boy. And this is just not looking good for Teamwork and Tactics. They now have shotguns, so they're Weapons 1, Armor 1, shotguns. Not ideally where you want to be. I mean, you want to kind of invest in that Armor 2, but that's going to cost 40 res to get that started. And with just 2 Harvesters right now, I mean, it was good that Bonkers went for shotguns. We're seeing Ink now down in repairs. Oh boy. Ink, Sky Ice, and Retry up against this doorway. They're trying to bait these aliens through. And they do kind of get Leech around the corner, but he doesn't get tagged. Law taking down My Own over in supply lines. And Cognito and following him as well into electrical core. Syschain moving all the way into waste recycling. This looks like it was a few seconds ago that waste recycling was dropped. 27% grown there. These guys, and now we're seeing the Syschain move into there, and meanwhile Malice has flown right into docking bay with that lurk, trying to get that annoying command station as being attack noise up in the ears of Teamwork and Tactics, so they're just even more worried. And yeah, they cannot hold any part of this base right now, and this may just go 2-2 with Alien wins. So So now we're seeing Malice and Total Dang in the pub. And I think Bonkers right now, if you look at the team res, oh, he was at 30. He did drop. It looks like he dropped a phase gate in the main base. They're going to try to get some sort of foothold if they can even get out of their base right now. Now, we do see 2 Marines, Sky Ice and Retry, moving into waste recycling with this new hive. Now, if they're going to just start attacking it and get those fades to respond, which is going to happen, and with their current upgrade level, I would not bet. Oh my god, Total Dang gets Sky Ice on a kill and Retry. Oh! Retry does get Total Dang in waste recycling. Wow. That's a little mini win, moral victory for Teamwork and Tactics for taking down one of the fades. That was a lucky shot. You could either put that up to a lucky shot or just overcommitment from Total Dang. Look at this, 10% life for that fade as well. Be interesting to see if that could help a little bit with Teamwork and Tactics trying to expand across this map. Now, the only problem here is that they really need to. Oh boy. Okay, I thought that was going to be really bad. They really need to work together as a team. They need to use the buddy system. Law alone in electrical core, which means if a fade just came around the corner, would completely take him out. Retry, Ink, and Sky Ice. Here in shipping. Looks like they're moving into repair. Oh boy, and this is what I was afraid of. They see this happening and they're going to all converge here now. And the other Marines are out of position. Now there's the Enzyme. This is not going to be good. I mean, only good shots there on Izo could really take him out. My Own now coming in, Enzymed. Law may be going down, and he does. And that phase gate is now in trouble. No Marines left to phase through. The only ones are the ones that are trying to spawn. And now Retry and Sky Ice with shotguns in waste recycling. So I'm going to put the view here on Sky Ice and let you see what he's doing. They're in this little crevice right now. Oh my goodness! I don't know if they took down that fade. They're in this hole right now. And it's so hard for these fades to try to get out of there. They didn't take down that fade, but that's where they were, as you can see. Really hard for them to kind of get in there and get them out of there. I actually have never noticed that little hole. Cognito and Sky Ice now in electrical core. And now we're seeing that Leap has been completed for Wonga. They are on their second hive. Ink taking down Total Dang here in electrical core. Teamwork and Tactics sitting on just one RT, and a big base fight happening right now where it does get pushed back. Oh my god, and Leech gets killed, I believe, here. Oh my gosh. I don't know where Leech died, but I'm thinking he died in this base rush here. Actually, I'm pretty sure. So that's another fade done. This is quite interesting. Teamwork and Tactics needs to recap res on this field, but they only now have one fade to go around the map. They don't have that fade ball rolling left and right against RTs, so this could be really interesting. This is not over yet for Teamwork and Tactics. So they are rebuilding electrical core. If they can get supply lines as well, and also get repairs, they'd be sitting on 4 RTs, which would really help them out. That would help with res flow. If they can keep these guys going, oh no. And I'm saying, oh no. So Onos now out on the field. My Own is an Onos. Law. Now, these Onos aren't the, Onos you remember from, back when we were kids. These Oni are a lot weaker. They're a lot just more fragile. They need support units, and they can easily get tagged. But with a Lurk, a Fade, and an Onos against Cognito, Sky Ice, and Law, this could be quite interesting here. Oh my god, Izo almost get taken down here. There goes the Skulk, and there's Umbra. Oh my god, that Onos! 30%! Oh, 25%. You see what I'm talking about there? Onos can get himself killed rather quickly. Bonker's getting out, killing a drifter that was in the base. Oh, and the lurk goes down here in Skylights. Oh, wow. Teamwork and Tactics completely turning this around by taking out those two fades. But there is an Onos and a fade out on the field. Now, Leechor and Total Dang are really close to getting their fades back. But if Teamwork and Tactics can recap res during this and grab their upgrades, then they could have a chance at coming back at this game. Total Dang working on the supply lines RT. I think they're gonna really need to huff there and try to take this out. Yeah, you see Law coming around the corner, and he's gonna try to save that. I mean, there's only a phase gate here in Electrical Core. Okay. Advanced Armory now up. Law does save that RT, so they're working on 3, which isn't the best. Oh my god, another fade goes, or another lurk goes down. Malice loses his second lurk. And now we're seeing another fade out on the field. So 2 fades and an Onos, and the Onos is almost dead. Oh, the guy's down by Sky Ice. Oh my gosh. What a kill by Teamwork and Tactics. Amazing job, and if they're not careful right now, they could lose Electrical Core, but what a win. And now they cannot go through this one by one. Look, Sky Ice is waiting. He does come through. He needs another Marine there to help out. He does go through. Wow, he pushes them away alone with those 2 fades. So now there's 3 fades out on the field. Armor 2 is almost done. Holy cow, Teamwork and Tactics, you are playing such a great Marine game right now. I am so impressed. Great job. So now we're seeing a little bit of a mini base popping up here in supply lines. We got a whip there to kind of slow down the advancement. The Teamwork and Tactics is down on just 2 harvesters. Let's take a look at the map here. They've lost 10 versus WongaNS 4. Team Resources 454 to 841. They have doubled, almost doubled Teamwork and Tactics, and 42 to 47 in there. And now over here, we got a main base fight going on right now. Ink, Sky Ice, almost all of them are here. Oh my god! Oh my god, and another fade goes down here. There it is in docking. But he was stuck. Oh man, what a unfortunate timing to get stuck. And now 2 fades. Oh my goodness. Wonga. I think they just dropped another fade egg because they were at 111. They just went down to 46. So they must have dropped another fade egg. Let me see if that's any. Yes, there it is. So now, basically, Teamwork and Tactics has to hold on to the res that they have, hopefully take down a little bit more life forms here, and start teching up. Now, Weapons 2 is coming. They're going to be Weapons 2, Armor 2, Shotguns, which is really going to be good against fades. They don't have the Onos out on the field anymore. We do see that Gravity has now been dropped, so they will be on 3 hives if Teamwork and Tactics doesn't pull this out and doesn't notice that. Malice now as a Gorge. Onzer is now the lurk on the field. Giving a little bit of trouble here in Electrical Core as these fades stream in and out of the Marine main base. We're seeing now Law against Total Dang here in supply lines. Could end up losing it. Law underneath there. Oh, Law is really going to try to go after Total Dang. Oh, I think if he wasn't supported by Izo there, he maybe would have gotten it down. Here comes Malice here in Docking Bay with Bile Bomb. And now they know Wonga is turning it on. They know that if they don't shut this down right now, they are going to have a hard time shutting this down. And there we go. Umbra and Fades here in Electrical Core, getting SWAT doing a really good job trying to push them out. Omzor might get killed here as he escapes through the vent. Gravity Hive now has finished. Holy cow. I mean, Wonga has so much money right now. They can just keep dropping life forms like crazy. Spores has started. Shade Hive has started. I think this is basically might be over for Teamwork and Tactics. This may be just too much in upgrades and life forms, because it's like, yeah, okay, they can kill them, but, I mean, they're being dropped so quickly that Teamwork and Tactics does not have the resources to fight against this. Oh, but what a good try. And there we go. Bile bombing on the main base. Electrical Core lost. There's the GG. Holy cow, what a great game played by both teams. Wonga knowing that they needed to turn it on and close it at the end. Otherwise, Teamwork and Tactics was going to turtle. Oh, and there goes a there goes a fade after the GG was called. But, wow. So, really great job. I mean, Wonga made the right decision. They needed to turn it on and just start being super aggressive against these bases, and make sure Teamwork and Tactics did not have, you know, chance to get out of there. So, all right. Well, this is over. So, that was the match. WongaNS wins. All right, guys, now we are back. Great job. Great job. So, great job to both teams. They're going 2-2 on that. All alien wins. Kind of hairy there for WongaNS on that last round. I mean, Teamwork and Tactics was making really good progress. I think the problem there was, yeah, they were killing life forms, but at that point, there was so much money coming in to Wonga that they could just redrop life forms like crazy. They lose a fade, they drop a fade, lose a fade, drop a fade. So those guys kept coming back, and because of that, there was no letting up on Teamwork and Tactics trying to get out of the defense position and start going offense. And because of that, it's just really hard to actually, you know, fight like that. So, all right. So, anyways, guys, that is it for us. 66 people in here. Didn't hit our Rafflecast goal. But I do every now and then, and that's always a fun time. I'm going to start changing the games around to give up some multiple games. So, anyways, make sure you guys check out my Twitter, my YouTube. I'm going to be putting up some videos there. I'm also got some interviews lined up, some team interviews and dev interviews lined up, which I will release through YouTube. The dev interviews may be live on Twitch. I think we did that last time with Brian, which was a lot of fun, and everyone got to ask their questions to Brian. So I'm going to try to line up a little bit more stuff for you guys to make sure that I have a bunch of content coming out all the time. So, did you guys enjoy that? I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, so that is it for me. 70 of you in here right now. Missed it by just 30 people. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will chat to you later. This has been Red Dog for REDDOG.TV. Check below for my weekly schedule for the next match. I will catch you later.